I feel like I know the answer to this, but would you rather have to pamper Azula on her spa day or walk through a dark forest with Hama? I know you're. I don't know your answer. We got to make Dante answer this one because he's
a little too rough. It's a little too rough, buddy. I would not be with Hama. There's no
way I'm with Hama.
Hama.
I'm sorry. Did you want to put cucumber slices on your own sister who's mean to you and like brush her hair for her?
First of all, she's my little sister.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing none of that.
She's not getting any of that. All right.
She ain't getting none of that, but I'm definitely
I would be eating the cucumbers. Yeah. No, Azula is kind of she's my kindred spirit a little bit. Just something about I was the oldest. I know I was the older sister, so like I was the oldest of my cousins, and I just kind of have that confidence that you don't have to really anticipate. It's there, and that's where Azula speaks from. I would want to hang out with Azula.
Psychopathic confidence are we talking about?
I mean,
a little bit.
Potato.
Tomato.
What about Auntie Hama for like a little walk in the forest with Auntie Hama? Heck no. I don't want to go there, Mom. I'm not gonna go hang out with Auntie Hama. She scares me.
Katie, are you gonna go aunt with? Are you gonna go aunt with Auntie Hama? Are you gonna go hang out with Hama in the forest?
I'm actually going to go with Auntie Hama in the forest on this one.
We gotta take her.
That's worse than the spa day. Come on.
A take.
So if I heard the question right, you have to pamper Azula.
Correct.
I would get Azula and I would clash. Okay. Yeah. Like she'd be like, "You didn't do this." I'd be like, "Girl, I don't know that."
Exactly.
Like, and then I would get banished from the Fire Nation, or she would
she's dangerous.
Or she would
she's reckless.
And into me, and I'm like, I can't be dealing with that. I'm too much of a I'm too much of a out there kind of a person.
This is a no-win situation.
No, it's really hard. Like that's a thing. It's a lose-lose.
We don't know if I'm gonna get bloodbended because we didn't talk about whether it's a full moon or not. She doesn't have Amon powers or Yacomb powers.
Yeah,
she don't gotta know any of this.
I don't want to be nowhere with Hama.
I love horror movies. I love cryptids. I don't want to be in one because that'd be terrible. But I'm assuming if I am in the Avatarverse, I have some type of fighting. More of a fighting credibility. Okay. So I'm gonna chance it and just be like, bloodbending, this wild.
That's true.
She
could not be in a bloodbending mood. She could just be making you soup. She just make you soup.
Yes,
I gotta tell you,
and I
think I might go with Hama too.
Meal with the psychotic old lady over the pampering of the psychotic young lady.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Congratulations, Katara. You're a bloodbender.
Melanie, what character from Avatar: The Last Airbender would you pick to do a 48-hour filmmaking challenge with?
I love this question so much. It's very hard. It is very hard because I have two in mind. Okay, hear me out. First is Sokka.
Easy.
Sokka 100% easy.
1,000.
Because you both as actors know that the gift of working with directors who are formerly actors, Sokka is the comedian, right?
Yeah.
And he has the gifts to give to the actors in the in the theatrical sense.
Sokka's a no-brainer.
He just in his core, to me, he is a director. Like in another life, Sokka would be a director.
He's 100%. Also like, you guys need me to lift this thing? Great. Totally. Where do we got? Like somebody's got to go get something for someone with low blood sugar.
He
Great.
Is a team player.
Anyone who's been on
Swiss
set
Army knife.
you need team players.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a great answer.
And then two, the other person creatively on the end that I would pick, and this one might be a little like you might not expect. I would say Boomy. I say this because in The King of Omashu, he creates an entire scenario where he has the main character Aang has to discover all these things about his best friend. Foreshadow report. Best friend. This is his best friend in the world.
Backshadow. Yeah.
Backshadow. Oh yeah, I was gonna say what Backshadow.
I don't know. I just made that up right now.
It's brilliant.
And then he just traps his best friends in rock candy.
Yeah,
just like no big.
He is very creative. He's very imaginative. He's playful and imaginative.
He's like the Willy Wonka of the Avatarverse.
You want that too?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's a good one. Yeah. So I would say Boomy or Sokka.
Katie, you want to answer this one?
Oh, the Ember Island players.
Yeah! Yeah.
Because it would be the craziest, most wild, inaccurate. Great. It's like a parody, and I think it would just be fun.
Absolutely.
The entire studio of the Ember Island.
Absolutely.
It's filmmaking.
Amazing.
No one
it's a
says
documentary
It's
in
not
itself.
documentary. It's filmmaking.
Yep.
Hey, I want whoever was pulling the fake Avatar on the wire. I was like,
Oh my
the
God.
strength they had
So
for
amazing.
her to
So
keep her. I'm
amazing.
like, good. They care about their actors and their stunts. Let's go.
That's right. Okay, Katie, what character from Avatar: The Last Airbender would you choose to do a walking tour of a city you've never been to with?
I have to go with probably the most all-knowing character. I'm going with Uncle Iroh. And it's because not only is he gonna know the the ins and out, the history of the city.
Yeah.
And I love his fatherly, like his father figure vibes. And I would love that energy. But also on top of him knowing every big thing, I would assume he knows the people, the nitty gritty, the spots that you miss, the hidden
Stop
treasure.
for that spot of cheese. Take in your environment. You
don't have to go to the inner ring of Ba Sing Se. He can find the diamond in the rough on the outer walls and meet people. And it doesn't necessarily mean he has to know the person, but when he does come in contact with somebody, it's like they've known each other for a while.
He's a well-traveled man.
I would 100%.
Took him a while to get to Ba Sing Se, but beyond Ba Sing Se,
he stopped, gave himself a little hot tub action along the way. He knows how to enjoy it. He knows how to enjoy it.
On the way.
I feel like I could learn some stuff.
I love that answer.
Uncle Iroh.
Melanie, what about you?
Oh, Iroh all the way.
Yes.
Iroh's great.
He's doing a guided tour that we all get to go on.
To play Pao Show with all the people, I feel like he might know somebody in every city to play a game with.
He knows everyone. He's a well-traveled.
Yes, he would know the history of a place, but he also would know like the details of like culture and things like that. You really want to know. And I think I like storytelling more than anything. So hearing people talk about a place sometimes is really important to me.
But
so sitting with Iroh.
Not to toot my own horn. If you want to come and spend a day in the capital city with the Fire Lord.
Okay, again, he is selling it hard.
I'm so there. Okay.
Always, he's always selling.
Not a bad
always selling. Always be selling.
I mean, Zuko knows some places. Also, he knows some people. Got some hookups.
Okay, Silver Sandwich.
Got some love some places.
Listen,
I love Iroh also. But I'm just saying,
I know. I'm sure Iroh rubbed off on Zuko in many situations.
Absolutely.
And he pretends like he doesn't listen.
In the hot city,
I know he does, buddy.
He pretends he doesn't
get you on the list in certain places. Don't worry about it.
We know it. Don't you worry about it. Okay.
Prince Zuko, is something wrong? You didn't take the palanquin.
I'm just going to May's house. It's not far.
It's not a prince's place to walk anywhere, sir.
Let's go first. What are your favorite hybrid animals? What's your favorite hybrid animal? Let's go with you first, Katie. What's your favorite hybrid animal?
So I know there's like a million of them, and I was trying to think of like the kind of cool, sleek could also be your battle buddy. But I love Pabu. I love Pabu so much, the fire ferret. I think the wolf followers are cool, but I always thought something like Shirshu was also really cool.
Yeah,
Shirshu's great.
Pabu's just got that little like those Momo vibes.
He's your buddy.
What's Pabu?
He does.
Pabu's what?
He's a fire ferret.
Just a fire ferret.
What else?
I think he's a red and a red panda.
He's striking resemblance.
But
striking resemblance.
He's a red panda and a ferret.
Yes, I always thought it'd be really, really cool if they did a red panda mixed with a tiger, though. Like I was thinking of like, I was thinking of like hybrids to create. But I would say just because Pabu.
What about a badger?
Is
What about a
such an
badger?
icon.
Because Pabu.
What about a badger?
That's just basically
figure
the
out what a
badger
badger
mold.
looks like first, and then we'll talk. Melanie, what about you?
Oh, this is an easy one for me. In listening to your podcast, learning about book 1 that Naga was supposed to be an avatar and what she was and what she meant to the creators. I had a yellow lab growing up, and Naga is like 100% my dog's face. Like, and I saw that. So, and I think that's for me having Naga as Korra is my favorite. Between the two.
Pabu and Naga for the win, everybody.
But
Naga, she's half particular dog.
Polar bear dog.
Polar bear dog.
Polar
A
bear
particular dog.
I mean, other
Polar
than
bear
that,
dog,
we
I
did,
think.
polar bear. But like breed of dog, I don't think
we don't know.
We're going that deeply into it. But
okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a good question. It's a fair question. But I agree with you. The lab. Yeah, I think that's the face that we're looking at. Love those answers so very much for all the reasons you can imagine. And then who do you ship, Melanie? Let's start with who? With who?
Oh my gosh.
Let's start with you.
Okay.
Who do you ship?
Okay, here we go. I was just listening to the episode with the woman who voiced Azula and Taizula for me.
Taizula.
I love
Taizula. I love Taizula.
Something about like
I saw it. There's that scene. It was like, oh yeah, it's Taizula all the way.
In the beach, yeah, for sure.
The beach is like one of the best. But also when they meet, like you kind of get the sense that Ty Lee can stand up to Azula in some scenarios. Like that's really important because there's really not many characters who would do
and
that.
Azula's wild. She set those nets on fire to one of her best friends. Like, you come or you're...
She did.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
She puts her foot down. She puts her foot down, and I have to respect that. But also Korra and Asami.
Love.
Oh,
love.
That's another story.
Korra, Asami. Katie, talk to us. Who do you ship?
Korra.
Yeah.
I was straight to it.
For the win.
I'm so sorry, Katie.
No, so, like, I mean, the thing that was really cool with Korra too was that was my first ship. Almost everybody was like, no, it's not going to happen. That was my first, like, canon ship almost. Like, that started out where it wasn't established. Like, the end of the series didn't start. And they ended up together, and it was crazy because at the end of book 3, I called it. Because when Asami has that like little moment with Korra at the right before the coronation, I was watching the series with one of my coworkers at that time, and I went into work and I'm like, why did I think they were gonna kiss? He's like, they weren't gonna kiss, and I was like, no, that felt intimate, and he was like, no, you're crazy. It's not gonna happen. I'm like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Book 4 happens.
Good call.
And I had the biggest like I told you so. Like when I went when book 4.
Beautiful.
So, I mean, even their names complete each other. You don't have to cut their names off.
It's very true.
It's
very
true. They complete each other. I'm sorry, I'm such a nerd.
Oh,
but
no, you're in the right
company. Korra all the way.
Love it. Love it. Bend your ear for ad-free episodes with Avatar Braving the Elements Premium.
Subscribe today on Apple Podcasts.